welcome back to my channel. It's time for the last makeup video of 2018, and for this makeup video I wanted to do a festive and a New Year Eve makeup look. So for this makeup look I wanted to do a focus on the eyes using my blue Dahlia palette from the collection Violette X Estée Lauder. So this is this palette. It was launched in France in October and in December in the US, so on time for Christmas. I hope if you wanted this palette you had your hand on it because it's a really beautiful palette. I already did a makeup look using this Picock blue with so I was doing a small eyeliner. I will put it down below if you want to have a look. And tonight I wanted to go for my favorite shade, which is this lovely bright blue. So it reminds me of Le Bleu Klein. So Klein is a French contemporary artist. He created this blue pigment which is just beautiful and so unique. I think there is one of its monochrome in New York if you want to have a look. And yeah, I'm just in love with blue in general. It's my favorite shade in life. If I have to choose between two things, I always will go for the blue stuff. It's like that, it's in my family, we all love blue. So I wanted to play with this color for this eye makeup look. I wanted this strong, bold, bright blue eyes, and I wanted to combine it with this lovely gold shade that there is in the palette, just to contrast and to balance the eyes. So I really hope you will enjoy this New Year eye makeup look, and if you want to see how I did it, just keep on watching. I start with my Giorgio Armani Fluid Maestro primer. I really love this primer because it blurs all my skin and the little imperfections that I can have. For foundation, I'm using my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 3.5. I am using it every single time I want to apply makeup for a night out, for Christmas, for a night with some friends. I love this foundation. There is no SPF in it, so it's very good for pictures. It's a lovely luminous foundation, as its name said, and it's, I would say, light to medium coverage, maybe more on the medium side coverage. To cover my blemishes, I'm using my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage in the shade SC3 as usual, and I apply it with a small pencil brush from Zoeva, which is quite dense, on the blemish, and I blend around the formula to make sure I don't have any contrast with my foundation and my base. And to finish, I love to use a nice fluffy brush to grab some product and to apply it in the center of my face where I can be red. So the fluffy brush will control the amount of formula I apply on my face. To conceal my under eyes, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Instant Full Concealer. I have the shade beige. I really love this foundation. I apply it on the top of my hand. I first warm it, and after I will grab it with a flat brush from Zoeva again. I apply it where I need to conceal my under eyes, and I push the formula with my fingers. This way, again, I control the amount of formula I apply on my face. To get more luminosity for this New Year's Eve makeup look, I will use my Giorgio Armani High Precision Concealer in the shade 3. So you can use it under your eyes, but today I wanted to use it more in the center of my face. So to really brighten my eyes, again with my fluffy brush. So I love to do that first a little bit under my eyes and a little bit around my nose where I can have a little shadow in a way. So every single part of my face where I can get this shadow that I don't want. To set my face, I'm using my Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Fusion Powder in the shade 2. So it's a lovely setting powder. Just make sure you don't apply too much, so don't use a too dense brush. But it's a very lovely, luminous, pressed powder to set your face. Really love it. For bronzer, I'm using my Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Fusion Powder, but this time in the shade 6.5. So this powder is a little bit like Le Beige from Chanel. You can use it as itself in a light shade all over your face, or you can use a darker shade as a bronzer just, you know, to bronze your face and to get this tan effect that we don't have during winter, basically. For my brows, I'm using my Giorgio Armani Eyebrow Maestro. I have the shade 10 Mahogany. So it's a creamy product that I apply with an angle detail brush. So it's an eyebrow pencil, but it works with an angle eyeliner brush. And after, I brush everything to make sure I have a natural finish. To set my brows, I'm using Le Sourcil Fixing Eyebrow Gel. It's a transparent gel that I really love. I love the brush, it's very tiny, it's great. For eyeliner, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Black Ink Liner. So it's an eyeliner gel. It's my favorite eyeliner gel because once it's done, it doesn't move. It's set directly. So if you want to smudge it a little bit, you can, you have the time, but if you apply it on your top waterline like me, it won't go on your lower waterline. So don't worry, it won't move. And for the eyes, I'm using this lovely Estée Lauder and Violette Blue Dahlia eyeshadow palette, which is just beautiful. I will start with this really dark blue. It's a black blue shade in a way, and I will create a liner, so a wing liner basically, with this shade at the very root of my lashes. This way I will get this strong deepness at the root of my lashes before to apply the other blue shade. And I do the same on the other eyes to, you know, to make sure I have the good symmetry. But don't worry, you don't need to be too precise. It's more to get this ombre that I'm doing that. And after I smudge it with a small detail brush from MAC, and if you need to correct it, you always can use a Muji cotton bud. And this is the star of the show. I will use this lovely blue shade. So I will first apply it with my small detail brush from MAC. So again at the root of my lashes, but I don't want to cover all the deep black blue shade that I applied. And I will start to create this thick wing liner in a way. So I don't apply, you know, this blue shade as a smoky eye. I try to create this kind of cat eye shape with my blue shade. So just create the shape, which is great for your eyes and your face. And at the end, I love to smudge the edges of my cat eye shape with a fluffy brush to make sure everything is well blended. And if I need to correct, again, I'm using my Muji cotton bud. Now to contrast my top eye makeup look, I apply this lovely gold shimmery shade on my inner corner, and I go a little bit under my eyes, just a tiny bit. Now I will use my Bobbi Brown eyelash curler to curl my lashes basically. And for mascara, I'm using this new Givenchy mascara. It's a sample, and I have to say that I really like it because it doesn't apply too much formula on my lashes. I can work gently, slowly, the root of my lashes. I love to apply first lots of black at the root of my lashes and after to extend my lashes. And I apply a tiny bit on my lower lashes. For blush, I'm using my Laura Mercier Blush Color Infusion in the shade La Rosée. This is a very lovely everyday winter pink shade. It's this kind of pink water rose shade that I love. It's fresh, it's lovely. And for highlighter, I'm using my Dior Skin Nude Luminizer in the shade 2. This is my actual favorite highlighter. I love this highlighter. I apply it today with medium fluffy brush on the top of my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on the bridge of my nose. For my lips, I will stay quite simple today. I will use my Guerlain La Petite Robe Noire Color Ink in the shade 112. It's a lovely velvet ink lipstick, and it's a kind of peachy nude shade which goes with lots of different eye makeup look and also on an everyday basis. And this is the final look. So I really enjoyed to create this eye makeup look. I really love to play with this kind of strong blue color. It's a beautiful color. Don't be afraid to use this kind of colors if you want to. New Year's Eve is a great time to try something just different and just to play with makeup. Always remember, just look straight into a mirror. Take your time to create the symmetry between both eyes, and if you have the good tools, so the good brush, the good pigment, don't worry, it will be easy. Thank you for all the support that you gave me for 2018. I always love to read your comments and your kind words, so thank you so much for that. I hope that you will have a wonderful time with your friends and your family for this New Year's Eve. Enjoy yourself, drink some champagne, some beer, some juice, whatever you want, but just enjoy this night. And me, I will see you in 2019 for my new makeup video. Bye!